Hey everyone, welcome to class. This is a class for the glutes, essentially. So if you've noticed that your posture has been poor for a little while, for a little while, and you feel like your butt is flat as a pancake, this is to help fix that. So yes, we're going to be activating the glutes and bringing your awareness there so that as you move through your life, your glutes can be on, and not only will this facilitate that, but also it'll help you in your workouts as you're trying to grow your glutes as well. So to begin, we're going to start in happy baby. So lie on your back and you can just pull the knees in toward the chest, grab the feet, bring the knees down toward the ribs, and flex the heels up toward the sky. Just take a couple breaths. Bring the feet together, take them down to the mat so the knees point up. I want you to lift the hips off the floor just enough so that they're hovering, but you don't have to come into a full back bend here. Now lower the hips so you kind of tap the butt to the ground and then lift back up. So feel the glutes activate. Notice if you push too high, it tends to move into the back, but we don't want to go that high. We just want to keep it in the glutes, and you'll probably feel it in the hamstrings as well. Tap down, lift up. Tap, up, tap, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up on the last one. So squeeze, lift the toes. So the heels are down, but the toes are lifted. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips, cross the ankles, go ahead and rock up and come to a tabletop. So wrists under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. So I want you to extend the left leg straight back so the toes are pointing down, and then lift the heel to be just about as high as the hips. Lower the toes down, lift, lower, lift, lower. 8, down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up, and we're gonna think, I know this analogy is terrible, but it always works. The dog at a hydrant. So pull the left knee up toward the ribs and then kick it straight back for 8. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, switching sides, right leg back, toes down. Heel is gonna lift up for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, turn it out to the side and pull in, back, 7, back, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the knees under the hips, tuck the toes, sit up and back, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg high, bend the knee, open the hip, and then step the right foot wider than the right hand and drop the left knee down. So you're in lizard. Lift the chest a little bit. As you exhale, I want you to lift the hips and then lower back down. So the right toes are sort of turned out at an angle. So if you're looking at a clock, they would be at 1 or 2 o'clock. Lift the hips, lower down, push into the right heel. Lift, lower, lift, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toe heel the right foot so it's right in the center. Spin the left heel down. Open up for warrior 2. Bend the right knee deeply. Reach strongly through both arms. Breathe. Make sure that right knee is lined up over the first 2 toes. Now find goddess. So walk the feet in a little bit, bend both knees, sit the hips down low. Your hands can be at the heart or they can stretch up overhead. I just want you to avoid leaning on the legs. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn back towards the front of your mat. You're going to find pyramid. So keep the back heel down, hips face forward, hinge at the hips, and fold over that right leg. Breathe. Our next movement is going to be a little bit trickier, so it's going to require your focus. Lean into the right leg. Think warrior 3, so the back leg is lifted. The hands can be at the heart or on the hips. So I want you to lift the chest, but don't let the left toes touch down. Come back to that warrior 3 shape and reach the left hand towards the right ankle. Now stand back up. See if you can do this 5 times. Slowly lower. Stand up nice and slow. 2. Lower. 3. Lower. Up for 4. Lower. Up for 5. Now pull the left knee in toward the chest. Slowly reach it back and find dancer. Reach the right arm forward. Kick the left foot into the left hand. Find one point that you can focus on. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the left knee under the hip. Step it down. Hinge at the hips to fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Step it back. Take a nice and easy vinyasa. Pause in downward facing. Let's do the other side. Stretch the left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Step it through. Nice wide lizard pose. Left toes kind of turn out to the side. So start with the right knee down, and then we're going to lift and lower. So you're going to emphasize the work in the glutes by really pushing your weight into that left heel. So press up and lower. Up, down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toe heel the left foot right to the center. Spin the right heel down. Open up. Warrior 2. Bend the left knee deeply. Stretch strongly through both arms. Hold for 5, 4, 3, a little lower, 2, 1. Let's find goddess. So both toes turn out to the sides. Sink the hips down, hands to the heart, or straight up overhead for a little bit more challenge. Hold for 5, drop a little lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, turn everything to the front of your mat. Right toes face forward, hinge at the hip crease, and find pyramid. Try to relax the upper body. And now we're going to find that challenge a little bit. So take your weight into the left foot, feel the glutes activate again, reach the right foot off the mat. So we're going to start by standing all the way up. Try not to let the right toes touch down. Hinge at the hip, cross the right hand toward the left ankle. Stand it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Pull the right knee all the way in. And then send it back. Set up for dancer. Grab the right foot with the right hand. Stretch the left arm up. And then hinge forward, kicking the right foot into the right hand, reaching the chest forward. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly step it down. If you lose like the point that you're focused on, you will almost always lose your balance. I thought I saw a bug in the bathroom in front of me. Balance gone. Hinge forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. We're just going to take a nice easy vinyasa. Shifting the weight forward, lower down. Find cobra or up dog. Meet me back in downward facing. Take a breath. Shift your weight down to child's pose, feet together, knees wide. Walk the hands forward. Inhale, slide the hands in toward the knees. You can turn towards me. Just gently bring the hands to the heart center, feeling it all in. Let the eyes blink open. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you loved this class. If you want the full version, it lives inside my digital studio, Bad Yogi Studio. I know you're going to love it. There's a full version of this as well as over 400 other classes, all different lengths, all different styles, something for every level, every mood, every season of life. I would love to see you there. If you drop down to the description below, you'll see a link that'll give you a free 7-day trial. So check it out. I would love to have you. I know you're going to love it. And yeah, I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you right back here on YouTube next time. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this class, you will love Bad Yogi Studio. Make yoga your new morning ritual. With hundreds of classes just under 30 minutes, the perfect amount of time to kickstart your day and start everything off on a high note. Welcome to class. I would love to see you inside Bad Yogi Studio with me, so tap the link below and get your free 14-day trial. I'll see you there.